On Monday, Canadians elected a new government to stand up to President Trump and to build a strong economy. Canadians also sent a clear message that their cost of living must come down and their communities need to be safe. As Prime Minister, I've heard these messages loud and clear, and I will act on them with focus and determination. Les Canadiens et Canadiennes ont fait entendre.
Canadians made their voices heard with a voter turnout rate that hasn't been seen in the last 30 years. Nearly 20 million Canadians voted, and even more of them voted in early voting than ever before.
The engagement of Canadians at rallies, on social media and around the dinner table was very high. And while different visions were put forth by various contenders, we disagreed agreeably, and the leader of every party quickly and graciously accepted the results. At a time when democracies around the world are under threat, Canadians can be proud that ours remains strong. As I've been clear since day one of my leadership campaign in January, I'm in politics to do big things, not to be something. And now that Canadians have honored me with a mandate to bring about big changes quickly, I will work relentlessly to fulfill that trust. As I stressed on election night, I am committed to working with others, governing as a team in Cabinet and caucus, and working constructively across parties in Parliament. Working in real partnership with provinces, territories, and Indigenous peoples. And bringing together labor, business, and civil society to advance the nation-building investments that will transform our economy. In the coming weeks, I will unveil more of our plans to engage with Canadians as we embark on the biggest transformation of our economy since the end of the Second World War. This will be an incredibly exciting time as we take control of our economic destiny to create a new Canadian economy that works for everyone. We will begin to set out that new path for Canada with a new cabinet to be sworn in on the week of the 12th of May and the recall of Parliament on May 26th. We will have the privilege of welcoming His Majesty King Charles III, who will deliver Canada's speech from the throne on May 27th. Her Majesty the Queen will join this visit. This is an historic honor which matches the weight of our times. Je sais que beaucoup de Canadiens et Canadiennes partagent mon...
I know that many Canadians share my enthusiasm about this.
To the immediate priorities of my government, beginning with our relationship with the United States. As I've stressed repeatedly, our old relationship, based on steadily increasing integration, is over. The questions now are how our nations will cooperate in the future and where we in Canada will move on. Peu après le début de campagne électorale.
Shortly after the start of the election campaign, I met with President Trump, or I spoke to him. We both agreed.
On Tuesday, I had a very constructive call with President Trump, and we agreed to meet next Tuesday in Washington. Our focus will be on both immediate trade pressures and the broader future economic and security relationship between our two sovereign nations. My government will fight to get the best deal for Canada. We will take all the time necessary, but not more, in order to do so. In parallel, we will strengthen our relationships with reliable trading partners and allies. Canada has what the world needs, and we uphold the values the world respects.
Au cours des derniers jours, je me suis entretenu avec le président Macron, le président du Conseil européen da Costa, le Premier ministre du Japon, Kishiba,
et le secrétaire général des Nations Unies, Guterres. J'ai aussi parlé au président Zelensky, auprès de qui j'ai réaffirmé l'engagement du Canada envers le peuple ukrainien. Dans les semaines et les mois à venir, je saisirai toutes les occasions d'échanger avec nos alliés et partenaires. pour bâtir des relations renforcées, fondées sur des valeurs communes. Nous allons faire preuve de leadership à l'international. Nous aurons d'ailleurs l'occasion d'en faire la démonstration en juin, alors que le Canada présidera le sommet de G7.
I'll let you go. We have some breaking news to share with our viewers. It appears Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is going to get another crack at winning a riding. Poilievre, of course, lost his Ottawa area seat in Monday's election. And now we hear that Conservative MP-elect Damien Carrick will resign to allow the leader to run. Carrick won the riding of Battle River Crowfoot in Alberta on Monday. Your thoughts on this breaking news?
It's not unexpected that there would be a safe Conservative seat that would open up to give Mr. Poilievre the chance to get into the House. What I found admirable and very sportsmanlike on the part of Mark Carney is he was asked the question before this was even announced today, and he said, I'm not going to play political games around this. If somebody steps down and offers their seat, the chance to win their seat, because you still do have to get elected, to Pierre Poilievre, he says, I'm not going to play games. I'm going to call it right away. So I think that Carney has shown that he's very high level on this stuff, very high road, not going to play games with his opponent, and Poilievre gets a much stronger hand as he faces his party members who will decide whether or not he stays on as leader. And I don't think, given everything that we've seen about Poilievre and the infighting within the Conservatives, Doug Ford and so forth, I think that it's in the best interest of the Liberals to keep Pierre Poilievre there, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Tom Mulcair.